Alright, everybody, welcome to HGR Racing. Gary Jenkins up here in the booth as always, bringing you coverage of the HGR Racing series. Right now, qualifying underway. James Brown will be the first one to post a lap. Followed by Gordon Spain, Jeff Merck, John Darnell, and Tim White. And at the line, the time to beat 51.086. Gordon Spain looks to immediately knock that off. And he does. 51.054. Tim White crossed the line, third quickest with a 51.094. Well, last night's MMS Little Dog Big Dog winner Jeff Merck in the field tonight. Looking to go two in a row, 2 nights in a row. And at the line, Jeff Merck isn't enough for the front row. Survey says 51.061, second quickest for Jeff Merck. The JW Paints Graphics pre-spin winner John Darnell will go 5th quickest at a 51.108. Right now, a minute remaining. Only 9 drivers scheduled for tonight. The starting lineup for tonight: 50 lap shootout. Gordon Spain, Jeff Merck, first and second. James Wareham, Tim White, third and fourth. John Darnell, Joey Masavage rounds out 5th and 6th. Matthew Patton, Kenneth McCullough, and Justin Johnson rounds out the 9 drivers for tonight. Yeah, really. Oh, wow, we got most still can't get Gordon Spain up in here. Gordon Spain, getting James up here at broadcast booth. Copy, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Well, buddy, starting on the front row tonight. What's it going to take to get your third win or your second win in HGR tonight, especially with such a small
That's
field?
long. It's a long race. Just try to, keep it in one piece till the end and be here at the end.
Well, buddy, that being said, of course, a bit of a smaller field. Does that make pit stops, in your opinion, even more critical or crucial for tonight?
I think, I think it does work well with the teammates. Try to get on and off pit road really good, and maybe separate ourselves a little bit.
All right.
Maybe stay green.
All right, bud. Well, best of luck to you tonight. Hopefully, talk to you at the end of this thing.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, the field works their way into the 9 rounds restart zone. 50 laps should be a quick one. We're rolling. Right now, Spain working that bottom lane with his teammate James Waring, John Darnell, Matthew Patton, Jeff Burton, top 5. Gordon Spain leads the first lap and already single filed out. We're getting to see that a lot tonight as the field. Drivers are going to try to save what fuel they can throughout these runs. For tonight, 100% fuel, so pretty much what that entails is it should be a one pit stop affair, I would think. Maybe like 25, 26 then split. Right now, Gordon Spain leads. Well, Jeff Burke started outside pole. Burke is going all the way back to the seventh position. As you're right on board. All right, now this is probably strategic. Me guys got his teammate right in front of him, Kenneth McCullough. Well, I said that. Burke going straight to the lead again. Matthew Patton thinking about jumping up. He does give the bottom lane up. We'll see how this outside lane can work effectively tonight. Working pretty good because they are moving some. Right now, Justin Johnson's going to jump up, try to tackle that outside lane. Matthew Patton goes down, almost. Woo. That was close. Close, but he stayed with it. Well, Justin Johnson, him and Tim White hung out to dry for the moment. 4 laps already in the books. Already one close call. Yeah, I think right now the plan is either save fuel or get track position, then save fuel regardless. Field's got to save fuel. Right now, Patton's going to look to the outside lane again with Gordon Spain. Jeff Merck jumps up with John Darnell. But down. Right now, the Eagles driver just wants to lead, get the lead, save the lead, try to be there so their first pit stop happens, because I'm believing this will be a one-stop race, all things considering. Well, John Darnell not able to get down in line, so he'll have to fall all the way back to the 7th spot as Matthew Patton leads his first laps of the race tonight. Not to be outdone, here comes Spain, Waring with Savage. Jacob Rose already in, lined up, trying to make something happen. John Ward not here tonight. Well, Patton gets shuffled all the way back to 7th. Following Jeff Merck and Kenneth McCullough, so now Gordon Spain back out front. Right now, still top 3 cars starting to break away. Spain, Waring, John Darnell. For John Darnell tonight, he wins the race, he'll get the pre-spin bonus, which I think is up to $60. So right now, Darnell in a great spot to try to claim that bonus. Well, you think of all the drivers too, try and claim it. John Ward, who actually did get it the last time it was available. Ward, Quentin Standbox tried a handful of times. Jeff Merck with Savage. But then think of names that have claimed it. Joshua McCullough, the first one to claim the JW Paints Graphics pre-spin bonus. And from there, the list goes on. Kenneth McCullough, he's claimed it. Several other big names. The most recent one, John Ward. Because Gordon Spain leads them yet again. Right now, Gordon Spain led it all but just one lap so far tonight. Of course, Jeff Mert was it was Matthew Patton that led the one solo lap. Right now, Patton runs back in the 6th spot. Score Spain leads for his 10th. Pretty straightforward. One pit stop. At least that's what we're thinking. Get in with your teammates, get out with your teammates. Have a chance to win it. Darnell's going to jump up the outside lane, try to make something happen. Right now, field single fight out. Still, for the most part, this will set the tone till they know they can make it to the end. Whenever they can make it to the end, ball game at that point. Then everybody's going to start getting racy. But that is, you mentioned racy, if they can make it, if all 9 of them can make it on and off pit road without an issue, without an incident, without anything happening, you can still maintain the whole running in one big pack scenario. But one mistake with this small of a field and you're done. The only thing you'll be praying for is a caution, and very seldom with this small of a field do we get cautions. Well, it's been known to happen before. But right now, the field separated just by under a second. Can't run on board with some drivers here. Right now, riding on board with Matthew Patton. Right now, here looking at the gas, just trying to save what fuel he can. The more he's off the gas, the more fuel he saves. Gets the big runs, then lifts off. Right now, everybody just trying to save what little bit they can. Further back. Right, Kevin McCullough. Right now, one of 4 Chevrolets in single file. Right now, 10 white, Matthew Patton, Jeff Mert, Kevin McCullough, Arden Chevrolets, Gordon Spain, of course, leading this race. Right now, biggest mover of the race so far, Justin Johnson up 6 spots where he started this race. Right now, running in the 3rd spot. Right now, as the field crosses the start-finish line. Almost approaching halfway, and I got a feeling Green Flag Pit Stops will be happening next. Give or take 7 to 10 laps-ish. We'll see really how it shapes it up. Well, field continues to pace around Daytona National Speedway. Tomorrow night, Avalon Lighties, MMS, both donators and regular MMS will be live. Of course, that's not confirmed yet. Saturday night, Midnight Racing League and Inspired Thunder Series. Round 5 of the Thunder Series, and of course the second race of the playoffs to begin. Of course, I'll be at midnight following conclusion of the Inspired Thunder Series. Sunday night, have a live MMS again. Of course, unconfirmed still, but for the last 3 or 4 months, that's how it's been. MMS to close out the weekend. Then Monday night, Inspired Cup Series. No, pretty much be the end and start of the week for the Raging Idiot Racing Network, of course. That cup race will be at Iowa. Ought to be a great one, ought to be a good one. But we'll worry about all that when we get there. 30 laps to go from Daytona. For Jeff Murray, Kim McCullough, John Darnell, all already in. Well, they could go 20 laps, and this very well could be a two-stop race, or they're trying to short pit it. Well, tell us right here with this lead pack here, if they can make it or if they can, if it was a strategy call or not. Well, Merck, McCullough, Darnell, both all out the pits, and pretty much about as pretty of a pit stop as you can please. If you're them 30 all lined up, single file together, try to make some time up. With Justin Johnson, Tim White are in. But now lead Gordon Spain, James Ware, Matthew Patton, Joey Masavage, the only ones left to pit. Now how far are they willing or how long can they go? What's up, Chris Carter? How you doing? Well, Ware and then we'll stay out. Right now, Justin Johnson, Tim White. 1 lap down. I think pretty much for the teammates. Gordon Spain, James Ware, Joey Masavage. I think the plan is simple, really. And Matthew Patton. So the plan is simple. I think they're just going to try to one-stop it. And go from there. Well, one more lap, it'll be halfway, half down, half to go. Right now they've gone 24 laps so far. McCullough, Darnell, Jeff Merck on a 3-lap run. Of course, Tim White, Justin Johnson just came out the pits. And they'll stay out yet again. Well, halfway down. Gordon Spain's led all but 1 lap, 25 so far. Well, this pit stop for this whole group is going to be critical. 3 cars to their 4. That will be McCullough, Darnell, Jeff Merck, 38 seconds back. But it's going to be critical for this group. Because if one of these drivers have a mishap, it eliminates these 4 drivers from really being able to work together and control this race like they've had the majority of the night. They're going to stay out again. Right now, Raging Idiot Racing Network Pit Strategy Report, and right now, 27 and counting. They could probably go about 30, 35 laps, potentially. But nonetheless, it will be a one pit stop affair, I think, for McCullough and Merck and Darnell. Try to offset the strategy a little bit, try to short pit, gain some time when they do pit. as it stands. With 21 to go. Gordon Spain, James Ware, Matthew Patton, Jordan Savage. Your top 4, Jeff Mert runs out top 5, McCullough, Darnell. The lasso drivers on the lead lap, of course, Tim White, Justin Johnson, 1 lap down. We're right on board with Gordon Spain. Right now, get a look at James Ware. Right now, I think pretty much it does not matter which one of these drivers wins this race. I mean, the team will more likely catch shot as it is. I'll tell you, McCullough, Mert, Darnell, they're waiting and praying that, hoping that it'll be soon. Because right now, that is the exit of turn 2 in the fields. As a matter of fact, about to come off turn 2 anyway, so about 3/4 the straightaway. Right now, fastest lap, Jordan Savage on lap 2:46, 9:48. Yeah, really. Which now I've seen 9 cars before, and there'd be a caution and shape everything right back up. I say a competition caution with 10 laps to go, give everybody their laps back. Well, here comes the top 4. James Warren, black flag, too fast entering. Well, mention one mistake would change everything. It just did. Matthew Patton, Gordon Spain, Jordan Savage already rolling out. We're ready to be caught up at speed. But Darnell, Merck, and McCullough, they're all coming. The gap now, 5 seconds. And they're spread out too. So 16 to go. This will be it, the run to the finish. That's a big wiggle. That ain't gonna help the favorite none at all. You already see the intervals already dropping down 2.3 and counting. Patton immediately got dropped right back down the line, but still separated from the top two. Gordon Spain will take the lead back. Lead his 33rd lap of the race. Right now the field coming up on what will be a lap car. James Waring. You gotta imagine they're going to help their teammate, or he's going to help them, one of the two, if he has not fallen to the clutches of McCullough, Darnell, and Jeff Merck. But right now we're 3.4 seconds back and counting. Jeff Merck actually lost the draft. Right now for McCullough and John Darnell, that'll pretty much be, unless there's a caution, a surprise caution, will pretty much be a nail in the coffin for McCullough, Darnell, and Jeff Merck. Right now, a tie for the drivers who have gained the most. Right now, Savage, Patton, McCullough all up 4 4-4. Starting James Waring down 6. Be honest with you, I don't think nobody's really going to make the move. If they do, they're going to wait to 2 to go or on the last lap, just to ensure that they'll stay between the top 3, which right now, I think correctly, the top 3 right now cashes out due to such a small field. I'll wait and see. Right now, I guess we'll go through the field. So right now, top 3. Gordon Spain, Joey Massage, Matthew Patton. On down 4th and 5th, Ken McCullough, John Darnell. The pre-spin bonus does not look like it will be going to Darnell's favor tonight. Right now, 7.9 seconds back and counting. Jeff Merck. Right now running by himself, 27 seconds off the pace and counting. Of course, Tim Wright, Justin Johnson. Right now, 7th and 8th. The last car is on the lead lap, and James Waring was with this lead pack. Right now, scored at 9th, 1 lap down. Right now, with 9 to go, look at the race recap. 4 lead changes tonight so far. Gordon Spain's led just about the entirety of the race. And of course, 0 cautions, so that will be the race recap for tonight. Right now, 7 to go. Be 5 to go at the start finish line right now. For Gordon Spain, stays right here. He'll lead 49 of 100 laps. Or 49 of 100 laps. 49 of 50 laps. 48, I'm sorry. Matthew Patton led 2. Four to go. Safe to say, unless Savage tries to steal this win here, had to say Gordon Spain might just have it locked up. You gotta think, what's Matthew Patton playing back there? I know none of these drivers, none of them want to finish second, no matter if they cash in the money or not. So Patton looks to the outside. Go blend right back in line. Two to go. Well, Simba Savage laying back. I think they're going to try to build this run here. What else? We'll see the white flag. One to go for Gordon Spain. And will his teammates step out and try to steal the win? I guess. Probably not. Down back straight away. Patton looks to the outside. Contact with Savage. Ready for Lima Savage. Going to have a big run if he can get caught back up to him. Patton's going to look to the outside. Blend back in line. They come off turn 4 for a final time. Patton up. Gordon Spain to try to cover. Side by side. At the line. Savage to the apron. Matthew Patton to victory lane. Spain second, Savage third. Darnell and Tim White will be the top 5. Man. Well, I knew they weren't going to let him keep it. Well, for Matthew Patton, will be a trip right back to victory lane. So he can't get away with him. Matthew Patton and Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy? Try this one more time. Matthew Patton and Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy?
What's up?
Well, how long were you waiting to play in that move? Coming to the white flag.
I'll tell you what, I was trying to talk to James. See, I know he's a lap car. He had a little incident on the pit road right there. But I was trying to see if he would let me shove him up there once we get to the white. And he got right on out of the way. So with 3 cars, I mean, I know I could side drive pretty good. I locked off Joey, got behind Gordon, was trying to push him up, but Joey still had that run. Well, as soon as he saw he came up, I knew he was going to switch back down. I just stayed where it was. Side drafted him. I guess he went below the yellow. I don't know. I didn't look at it. But yeah, it was a good race.
Well, buddy, pretty straightforward. You talk about James going being a lap car. How critical did you and the rest of your teammates feel like that one pit stop was going to be? Did you feel like it could determine the race from there on out, or did you feel like you had enough gap made up to where McCullough, Merck, and Darnell and the other ones would not be a concern?
Yeah, they pitted like 20 laps early. We were planning on running it out initially, but they pitted early, and we were comfortable that we think we could build a gap, and we were pulling them. So we were stressing the importance of that pit stop. Has to be clean. Don't have to be good. It has to be clean. And obviously had a little mishap there, but we still got it back together.
Well, buddy, last question before I let you head out. So everybody want to thank tonight, friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
John Ward and them Dega pros. Love them all.
All right, buddy. Matthew Patton returns to victory lane at High Gear Racing tonight. Hell of a job. Appreciate your time, buddy. And he's already gone. With that being said, we'll get the next driver in here. Gordon Spain, Garrett Jenkins up here, broadcast booth. Copy, buddy.
Yeah, man, I got you.
Well, disappointment to say the least. Were you expecting the run to come?
I was expecting it. I thought I cut it off pretty good that first run he got on me, but I let him get to my outside between 3 and 4, and I didn't think it was going to be enough for him, but he got by me.
Well, take me through.
Which I'll take second. Good race.
Well, take me through pretty much the whole race. Calm, cool, collected. You walk out of here leading 47 of 50 laps. But is this second place run is a little bittersweet, all things considering, knowing that you have one of the most dominant cars out here tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I'm out here for wins, first and foremost. So second kind of stings a little bit more, but it's still a good run. Worked well with the guys and was able to just walk away from the rest of the field. And, we just had the top 3 of us battling it out for the win.
Well, buddy, last question before we'll let you head out tonight. Is there anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
HGR putting this on, you for broadcasting, teammates for working well with me, and all of us working with each other. And, just enjoy racing with these guys.
All right, buddy. Well, Gordon Spain will walk out here leading 47 of 50 laps, but we'll have to settle for second. Appreciate your time, buddy. Hell of a job.
Thank you, bud.
Yes, sir. Well, definitely last but not least coming up. Joey Savage, Garrett Jenkins up here, broadcast booth. Copy, buddy.
Yes, I do.
Well, pretty much take me through your night, your assessment of things. Short field, one pit stop, pretty straightforward, wouldn't you say?
Dude, I'm more curious about your take of how things went, because from my end it was pretty straightforward. Gordon, James, Patton, and I were in a voice channel together, and we were sticking together no matter what. I wanted to pit early. Gordon wanted to run long, and once we saw that first group come in, and realized, well, it's a group of 3, a group of 2, and us as 4, we decided let's not ruin a good thing. So we stuck together, started moving, and they were never able to catch us.
But I want to ask, were you expecting to go with Matthew Patton, or were you thinking yourself about trying to make a move for the win on that last lap?
I believe you broadcasted Gordon's first 2 wins. They were back to back that one night. I was planning to give a Gordon back to Gordon coming to the checkered, and Patton got to my right rear about a quarter lap before I started to execute my move, and completely pulled me off. Took all my speed away. Spent the whole last bit of the run trying to catch back up. Caught me way off guard, and I thought going high would have been the wrong move. In hindsight, it might have been the right move. And just kind of slipped and fell at the end there. Still got in the money though.
Yeah, you mentioned him first 2 broadcasts. I think John Ward still has trust issues after that night, but Last.
If I were him, I would.
My buddy, last question before I let you head out here tonight. Is there anybody want to thank tonight, friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Absolutely. Thank you to you in the booth for putting on, covering whatever it is you did during that race. I'm sure you had your hands full. James Waring and Jimmy Crow putting these groups together. Gordon, Dega Pros, John Ward for putting our group together. And Ancient World Gaming, Next Level Racing, Abruzzi Racewear, Sword Dog Apparel, Glitch Energy. Everybody who helps me be the best I can on the track.
All right, but for Joy Savage tonight, it'll be a third place run to end the Dega Pro 1-2-3 finish. Hell of a job tonight. Appreciate your time, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
Well, that being said, results for tonight. Matthew Pan, Gordon Spain, Joy Massage rounds out the top three. John Darnell, Tim White, Justin Johnson, Kim McCullough, James Waring, and Jeff Burke rounds out the field. Well, tomorrow night, like I said, it's always up in the air, but I have all eyes it'll be MMS for donators and regular MMS. Been the trend for the last few Fridays really. Saturday night, Midnight Racing League Inspired Thunder Series. And then Sunday night, MMS to end the weekend. And that being said, appreciate everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, sub, and subscribe to Raging Idiot Racing Network. And I'll see everybody in the next broadcast. Take it easy.